Most of you are gonna hate this. Some will unsubscribe, but you know what? I am saying it. In a lot of cases, AI radio DJs are better than human DJs. Yeah, I said it. And you know what? I still love radio. I mean, I've been doing it professionally since 15, rocked many a mic in Los Angeles, but I also love truth. So go grab your antacids, you old schoolers. This one's gonna burn a little.
We are on the air.
I'm Jeff, the radio DJ dude, and a little clarification right off the top. Now, I'm not saying that AI is better than a live, passionate human DJ who actually gives a damn every time they crack the mic. Oh no, that kind of jock, they are gold, untouchable. I am talking about the other kind, the voice-tracked, half asleep, I'll record 40 breaks in 1 hour type of DJ. The one who hasn't felt a pulse since 2009. Yeah, that one. And I know you believe this. Voice tracking killed the magic, period, end of story. Radio, it used to be electric. It was a tightrope walk without a net. You never knew what was going to happen next. And that's what made it feel alive, because it was live. Voice tracking? That's like trying to feel emotion while watching a wedding on Zoom or marrying your AI girlfriend. You might get close, but it just ain't the same thing. There's no tension, no risk, no adrenaline rush. If you screw up a voice track, well, you just hit delete and do it again. 5 takes later, yeah, it might sound clean, but it's also got the emotional impact of a dial tone. Yeah, and while listeners might not be able to put their finger on it, there's an energy to live radio that cannot be matched. Just like a televised car chase, you don't know what's going to happen next. And as for mistakes, well, some of my funniest moments were born from botched breaks. And that's why America's Funniest Home Videos was such a ratings leader back in the day. People love bloopers because they're authentic. They're about as real as a human experience gets, and they're the last thing a listener expects to hear. So when they do happen, they instantly wake up your audience. They lean in and wonder what's going to actually happen next. And it doesn't always have to be you screwing up. The same thing happens when a caller says something off the wall. Pattern interrupt, listeners are awake again, and they don't know what to expect. Now, you know what also has zero tension? Yeah, a robot. But here's the thing, the bot jock isn't pretending to be spontaneous. It's doing exactly what you programmed it to do. And when done right, that output sizzles. With an AI DJ, I get exactly what I want. I spend time crafting the perfect prompt. I choose the most authentic sounding voice, and I craft the vibe. And guess what? That bot delivers my vision perfectly almost every time. Meanwhile, your overworked, underpaid voice tracker is knocking out 60 breaks between Grubhub deliveries and hoping someone notices that one good joke they made that week. Come on, you have to admit it. A lot of human DJs, they just sound like they don't want to be there. And I can't blame them. They're making $12 an hour and they're expected to pretend like they're having the time of their lives. Now with AI, no attitude, no calling in sick, no, sorry, I just wasn't feeling it today because the corporate overlords are sucking the life out of me. Every break is intentional, every word is crafted. Now, here's where it does get a little tricky. One of the biggest complaints, but AI is too perfect. Where's the human connection? Where are the mistakes? And that's a solid question. But let me remind you, voice tracking already removed all those mistakes. If a human DJ screws up a break, well, they just delete it, re-record, clean it up, so you're never hearing their authentic self. You're hearing the best of 3 takes. And same with AI. But something you can do is to program imperfection. You throw in some quirks, you build in some personality, and you make that AI DJ feel like someone you actually want to hang out with. Now, come on, no eye rolling here. I know this sounds unbelievable, but this actually happened with everybody's new favorite AI DJ, Rachel, over on 11 Labs.
She wanted sweet dreams. He brought tainted love. That's not romance. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Only on Triple X 80s.
People who use Rachel on their stations actually get emails asking what she looks like. I know, it's crazy. This isn't hard to create. It just takes effort. Effort, a lot of voice trackers just don't give anymore. And again, I don't blame them because there is little reward for all that extra effort. To be clear, on my station, XXX80s.com, I only use AI voices as spice. It's not the main event. Sprinkling in a couple fun features and imaging elements that are powered by AI. But all the DJ content is me. I have over 300 voice tracks that are infused with phoners, fun, and engagement. So for me, a good mix is about 70% human and 30% AI content. But that's totally subjective, and no judgment if you want to use my AI DJ system, RoboDJ, to completely staff your station. But just make sure it sounds good. Don't get me started on the romanticizing of mediocre DJs, because there is this myth that any human DJ is automatically better than an AI just because they have a pulse. I've worked with plenty of mediocre, phoned-in, low-effort jocks. And I'm sure you have too. They do the bare minimum and call it experience. So if your AI DJ sucks, well, that's on you. You didn't prompt it right. You picked the wrong voice. And this is a huge one. If you dare to air a crap-sounding robo voice, well, you're not only hurting the medium, but you're wasting your listeners' time, and you definitely deserve the tune-out. You phoned it in, just like that tired human DJ. This is a tool, and like any other tool, you get out what you put in. Now, I can hear a lot of you screaming at the screen, so let's address the elephant in the studio. But Jeff, aren't you taking jobs from real DJs? Well, loud and clear, I say this. As internet broadcasters, we're not replacing real DJs. We never had the budget to hire them in the first place. It was always just going to be us, independent broadcasters with big dreams and tiny little wallets. We're not stealing jobs. We're actually trying to bring personality back to the medium. Because let's face it, personality has been missing from soulless corporate radio for years. I can't even remember the last time I heard a jock that excited me. And I live in Los Angeles. So if AI could help us build stations that feel alive again, why wouldn't we use that? We have zero control over the big guys. And if you think a little dopey video from me is going to move the needle over at iHeartless Media, well, I appreciate that delusional support, but AI isn't a secret that I am unearthing to those big guys. They're going to use whatever tool that they can to keep their investments profitable. And this is super important. There is one thing that AI will never beat: a live, fired up, passionate, listener interacting human DJ who shows up every time with energy and connection. A jock who understands that you're only as good as your last break. That kind of DJ is untouchable. And what is truly tragic, corporate radios, they had those DJs and they continue to let them go, sucking out whatever soul was left in radio and replacing them with bad automation and worse decision makers. And honestly, shame on them for gutting the medium of its one unique selling point: the shared live listening experience. That's what radio had going for it. But for the rest of us, for us internet broadcasters, us bedroom radio rebels and creators who just want to give listeners something fresh, well, AI really can be that spark. And if you want to hear how good it can get, well, and I'm really excited to tell you this, RoboDJ 2.0 is about to drop. It's the most affordable AI DJ system out there. You know, you're not going to pay thousands of dollars a month like some of these other jokers. And it's built with this exact vision in mind. Bring personality back, make radio fun again, and never settle for a lifeless voice track. That's what RoboDJ is all about. So yeah, AI DJs can be better than many human DJs. And if that makes you mad, well, maybe it should. Because if a bot can outshine you, well, the problem ain't the bot. You really need to sober up to this. AI is not a fad. And screaming at innovation only hurts your voice, which you have better uses for, don't you? So cozy up to the tech, learn how to squeeze the most out of it, and you are less likely to get squeezed by it. Well, if you're still here and haven't angrily hit unsubscribe, then I'd love a like and subscribe from you. I really appreciate all you open-minded radio lovers, and that's what we do here. We tell it straight. And I'd love for you to jump in and type your truth. But just promise me one thing, stay sober. It's not 1985 anymore. While those memories are really tasty and I love that era, we're never going back. We need to make the best out of the here and the now, and that should be our only focus. That is the only way we're going to grow into the future together. Okay, that's enough. Your blood pressure is high enough. I am Jeff, the Radio DJ Dude, and until our next radio rendezvous, you keep rocking those mics all over the world.